What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to a couple of subscribers for showing love. Shout out to the brother Harold Thomas for the donation to the channel via the Cash App. He says, keep doing you. Absolutely, man. You know, there's critics out there that don't like when I criticize LeBron, and you got some guys who don't like my political videos. I guess they want me to take a side or pick a side. I don't know. Then you got the usual haters, but salute to you, man. Also give a shout out to the brother Aram for the donation to the channel via the PayPal. Much respect to you for showing love. So your video request, and it's a good topic. Salute to you. We'll do a video on that probably later on this weekend. Also, shout out to the brother Brendan Olson for the $10 donation via the Cash App. I saw your video request and do a video on that topic shortly. Probably early next week. So, salute to you guys for the video topics and for the salute. All right, man. Joker 2 is not doing well at the box office right now, man. The much anticipated sequel to 2019's Joker, which until this year was the highest grossing R-rated movie ever. That, of course, has been surpassed by Deadpool and Wolverine this year. But the reviews are in, and the early returns to the box office are in, and it is bad. So Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix don't seem to be enough on their own to make the Joker sequel a hit, and the early returns are anything but promising. Joker, Folie à Deux, is stumbling out of the gate. Part of the problem is that damn title. Joker, Folie à Deux. What type of college-educated maggot came up with that title? Should have called it like, they should have titled it maybe something like Joker, the Dark Fright or something. You know what I'm saying? Play on the Dark Knight. So some people think this is a sequel to the Dark Knight. Joker, the Dark Fright or something. But anyway, Joker, Folie à Deux is stumbling out of the gate, making only $20 million at the domestic box office Friday. And that's not even the worst part. Rotten Tomatoes isn't laughing with Joker 2 either, giving the movie a 32% critic score, which is just a tick above the film's 31% audience score. The Todd Phillips-led movie is also clearly bombing with moviegoers, earning a D grade on CinemaScore. That's a record, albeit a bad one. The lowest CinemaScore grade ever given to a comic book movie. Yes, lower than Madam Web. Joaquin won an Oscar for the first go-around, but this flick combines a love story with a musical. Oh, that just sounds awful. College-educated maggots. It's not going over well, and folks are ripping it to shreds online. Projections for the opening weekend box office are sitting below $50 million. Worth noting because the budget was reportedly $200 million, a huge increase from the $65 million needed to make the first film. That's interesting because Beetlejuice, its opening weekend made, what, $110 million? And I think Deadpool made $200 million. So, man, makes me kind of scared to watch this one. By the way, I have seen Beetlejuice, and I love it. I love it. I think Michael Keaton did a phenomenal job. The beautiful Winona Ryder was great as Lydia. Catherine O'Hara was great. She had her moments in that film. The beautiful Jenna Ortega was beautifully and perfectly casted as her daughter, Astrid. And I like the film. Did I like it better than the first one? I can't say that. The first one is a bona fide, absolute supreme classic, but that one was good. It was a worthy sequel. Deadpool and Wolverine, man, but that movie right there was the best comic book movie, I'm going to call it that, since Avengers Endgame. By the way, to the movie studios, when you're doing these types of movies, see, this is why people love Deadpool and Wolverine, because Ryan Reynolds, you could tell this is a comic book fan, and he had obviously control over how that movie was made, the script, what they focused on. People who are fans of the Joker, Harley Quinn, they don't want to mix between, Hannibal Lecter and West Side Story. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Reynolds knew what we wanted. We want movies that are closer to the adaptation of the comic books. That's why I got so irritated, as many people have, with X-Men Apocalypse. You can't have some dude that's, what's the guy named? Oscar Isaacs, I think his name. Matter of fact, let me see something right quick. I'm just going to look some up right quick. Oscar Isaac. It's Oscar Isaac. You had a dude that's 5'9" playing Apocalypse. Are you fucking serious? 5'9". Apocalypse, even if he's not changing his molecular structure to become 500 feet tall, even when he's in his normal frames, he's a muscular, tall dude. That's why I'm loving, at least from what I heard, they're going to feature Apocalypse in the upcoming movie, and they're going to have The Rock play him. That makes more sense. The Rock is about 6'4". If you put like some platforms on him, he's going to be 6'7". You know what I'm saying? Like, put something as far as the attire where he's bigger. If it's a prequel and he's playing En Sabah Nur, he has the frame to play him. Plus, Apocalypse is older. They could CGI his face to make him look younger if he's playing him En Sabah Nur as a younger man. But Apocalypse is aged. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to play Apocalypse, play him as an older, but when I say older, I mean his voice. His presence is of an older person, but that would be expected if you're 8,000 years old, or however old Apocalypse is. I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against me and be broken. That's right. Somebody asked me to do a video about my favorite comic book. Okay, I gotta remember that. I'm gonna write that down. But you dare proclaim dominion over me? I am as far beyond mutants as they are beyond you. So many quotables from Apocalypse. But anyway, yeah, this movie doesn't think it's very good, man. And I never understood why they wanted to put Lady Gaga in that role anyway. Why not go with the actress? I forget her name right now, but why not Margot Robbie, right? I think that's her name. Why not go with the actress that was playing her before, unless she declined the role? I don't know, man. Some of these dudes, I see this role, I see this character in a whole totally different image. I'm going to portray him in my avant-garde manner. I think of rose petals and rainbows and daffodils when I think of this character. I'm going to portray him totally different. I'm going to wow this audience. Look, this audience watching this movie is not the same, stuffy monocle wearing. They don't want to see no goddamn. This ain't Broadway. But that's the disconnect between the Hollyweird world and the real world. And this is what you're seeing. Anyway, that's just my take on it, at least. Tell me what you guys think. Because I'm Batman.